Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to the Mystical Wolf Soul Tribe. So today we are doing something a little bit different. We're doing a full journey through all 12 north nodes from Aries all the way to Pisces, where we're going to be diving into unlocking your soul's path, the higher direction that your spirit came here to grow into. So maybe perhaps if you ever felt like, why do certain patterns keep repeating in my life, or like you being pushed out of your comfort zone, that's your North Node calling. It's not about perfection, it's about evolution. Like your South Node shows the energy that feels comfortable, right? Your South Node is where you feel comfortable. The old ways, the skills your soul already mastered, right, in the past lives. But your North Node, that is new territory, right? It's something new. It's like your next level. Think of it like your soul's GPS, gently redirecting you towards your true purpose every time you drift off path, right? So in this videos, we're going to explore each North Node sign, what your soul came here to learn, what shadows maybe perhaps are meant to release, that you are meant to release, and how to really truly step into your higher destiny. And each sign, we will also pull 3 cards, like looking at the past, the present, and the future, to channel what the spirit wants you to know about unlocking and stepping into your North Node energy. So let's begin with Aries. Thank you for hitting all the like button, leaving comments. If you feel called to, let me know what is your North Node. If you're not sure, hopefully I remember to put the link for you to put your details in to discover your birth chart. All right, and then you can check where is your North Node if you're unsure. So Aries, let's start with Aries. Aries, those that have Aries North Node. All right, this is for you. If those that doesn't know, I'm also an Aries North Node. Our Aries North Node is all about stepping into your independence, being your own leader, your own fire, your own force of creation. Like, you've probably spent lifetimes or just early years in this one, being the peacekeeper, the listener, the one who puts everyone else first. That was your South Node in Libra energy. You were wired to keep the balance, to make sure that everyone else is okay, and sometimes at the cost of your own truth. But in this lifetime, Spirit is saying it's time to choose you. And that is where you're learning that it's okay to take the lead, even if no one follows right away. It's okay to say yes to your desires, even if it shakes things up, or you throw in tower moments. You create tower moments, all right, because you're stepping into your independence, all right, stepping into your courage over comfort. The Aries North Node energy is like that first spark of fire. It's instinctual, right? It's raw, it's alive. And you actually grow by acting on those nudges instead of overthinking them. Now, some of the biggest lessons that you've come here for is I've journaled 4 for you. Courage over comfort, saying what you truly feel, even if it's unpopular, starting new paths without needing validation, choosing self-trust over people-pleasing. And I'm hearing Spirit now say, when you take that first step, even if it's shaky, the universe meets you halfway. So perhaps if you have been doubting yourself or holding back out of fear of rejection or conflicts, that's your cue, all right? This lifetime is about claiming your fire. You meant to inspire others simply by being unapologetically you. And I just saw a 5 saying that. 5 is all about change. It's time to change and step into your North Node. So, Aries, beautiful souls, let's get 3 cards out and have a look at your past, your future, your past, your present, and your future, and see what does Spirit want you to know about unlocking this energy. Let's have a look. Thank you again for being here, my Aries North Nodes, for hitting that like button. I truly, truly appreciate it. So Spirit, angels, ancestors, please can we get 3 cards out? 1 for the present, 1 for the past, and 1 for the future. For our Aries North Node, what do they need to know about unlocking their... Interesting. Page of Wands. The past. And this is reversed. Alright, let's have a look. Can we have 1 for the future, please, Spirit? Okay, Spirit gave us 2. 3 of Cups and the Devil. Aries North Nodes. Right, let's dive in. Alright, your first card, your I want to say the future. This is your past. Okay. Remember to take what resonates, leave the rest. Just remember, everything is just energy. Okay, so this is the Page of Wands reversed. This tells me there were moments where your fire perhaps were dimmed. Maybe you doubted your own spark, or you felt like your ideas didn't matter. You could have been waiting for someone else perhaps to cheer you on, or give you the green light before taking action. Always waiting for validation, right? And Spirit is saying you always had the passion inside of you, but it's like you were taught to tone it down, or second guess yourself, or second guess your choices, or the actions that you wanted to take. Your presence is the 5 of Cups reversed, and I love this for you because this is healing energy. Even the blues, right? This is you finally turning away from old disappointments, from times where things didn't go as planned, or when people didn't show up for you the way you'd hoped. Like you're really learning not to live in regret, but to move forward with wisdom and to trust yourself. I'm hearing Spirit say, you've cried tears, and now it's time to rise again. Moving into the future, this is quite an interesting set of cards here. Three and 6. 5s, 3s, and 6s could be significant numbers for you. Powerful combo, the energy is coming through. It's like you're stepping into a season of celebration, connection, and support. But Spirit's also reminding you to stay true to yourself. The devil can sometimes show up when we start to lose ourselves in others again. Maybe falling into old people pleasing patterns, or letting others define your worth. And Spirit's saying, celebrate, connect, but don't shrink. You can be part of the group without dimming your own light. This is you reclaiming your joy, your power, and your independence. But doing it your way this time, I'm hearing. Spirit also wants you to know that your freedom starts with a single, bold choice to believe in yourself again. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because you create that moment, okay? You create it. You create these moments. And the more that you trust the fire that's inside of you, the more doors are going to begin to open. My Aries North Nodes, this lifetime, you are the spark. You are the reminder that courage is contagious. Let's get one more for final advice. Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Hermit. Now, I wasn't planning to do final advice, right? But I felt called to do for our Aries North nodes. And this is quite a beautiful message here, because this is your reminder that you're moving into calmer waters, more balanced season of your life. The Six of Swords is like you finally leaving behind that old mindset, the self-doubt, the fear of rocking the boat, and you heading towards clearer waters. You might not know exactly where it's leading, but your soul does. And you just need to trust that inner compass. Even with the Six of Pentacles, that is that balance energy of giving and taking, right? Or giving and receiving equally, all right? So for you, my Aries North nodes, it means learning that it's okay to receive support without guilt. It's okay to say no when your energy feels drained, especially if you haven't filled up your own cup yet. You don't have to prove your worth through overgiving anymore. And the Hermit is the soul, your soul's light within. You're being guided to spend quiet moments listening to yourself again, tuning out the noise, and remembering your own truth. The answers aren't out there, they're already within you. This is just confirmation for you that you are your own guiding light. When you move forward with faith, balance, and inner wisdom, you actually become unstoppable. Beautiful souls, if this message resonated, don't forget to like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll check you in the next one. We're going to move over to our Taurus North nodes, sending you so much love and light. Taurus North nodes, if there are any Taurus North nodes drawn here, welcome in, beautiful Taurus North nodes. This one's for you. Your soul came here to learn how to slow down, trust your own value, and create a life that feels safe and grounded. You've spent lifetimes or a lot of your earlier years running on Scorpio South Node energy. That means you probably know chaos all too well. Maybe you even experienced that emotional intensity, power struggles, sudden changes, or feeling like you always have to be on alert. But this lifetime, Spirit is saying, you don't have to live in survival mode anymore. You're learning that peace doesn't mean boredom, all right? It means safety. And my beautiful Taurus North nodes, thank you for hitting that like button and let me know, are you a Taurus North node? The safety is sacred, my Taurus North nodes. Also, this path is about reconnecting with your body, your senses, and your ability to build something lasting. It's not about chasing transformation. It's about becoming the calm in your own storm. You're here to build slow and steady rather than fast and chaotic. Finding joy in the simple pleasures, nature, art, music, love, good food. Cultivate self-worth, not from what you do, but from who you are. Also, trusting that what's meant for you, it doesn't need to be forced. And I'm hearing Spirit say, you're not meant to fight for peace. You are meant to embody it. When you start choosing stability over drama, consistency over chaos, peace over adrenaline, oh, that word didn't come out right. You begin aligning with your destiny. You're going to notice your abundance your abundance expands when you stop chasing and start receiving. Spirit keeps showing me this soft, earthy energy, like planting seeds and actually staying long enough to see them grow. So if you've been through deep emotional transformations or even that financial ups and downs, this is your sign that you're entering a season of grounding and growth. Let yourself root. Let yourself rest. The magic comes through stillness. All right, beautiful souls. Let's get some cards out. We're going to get 3 cards, or we hope it's 3 cards. Sometimes Spirit gets a bit more out. Past, present, future, to see what Spirit wants you to know about unlocking this energy. Spirit angels, ancestors, for our Taurus North nodes, please come through for our past, present, and future. All right. Queen of Swords, past. The Fool, the present. And your future, 2 cards. 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. Diving into the past. Taurus North nodes. Queen of Swords reversed. You know, and this feels like a time where your mind was doing all the work. Maybe you were overthinking, trying to stay in control, using logic to protect your heart. You could have gone through situations that made you put your guard up. Trusting felt hard, and peace didn't always feel safe. But Spirit's saying this was you surviving, but now it's time to start living. Remember, everything is energy. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And hey, if it's resonating, let me know in the comments. And remember to hit that love button for a little bit of love and support. Your presence is the Fool, my Taurus North nodes. I love this energy for you because, all right, so Spirit is saying, Spirit is saying you might be feeling hesitant to take the next step. I had to just sit this with a moment. Maybe you've been burnt before. You're afraid to start over, afraid of starting over. Spirit wants you to know this pause isn't failure. It's a moment of grounding, a reminder that you're allowed to move slowly, intentionally, that you don't have to rush your new beginning, that it's coming together one calm breath at a time. Your past also could have been like you had to have strong walls around you to protect yourself through betrayals, loss, situations that forced you to be the strong one for perhaps a bit too long. I'm also hearing Spirit saying you didn't imagine those struggles. They shaped you, but they don't have to define you anymore here with this Queen of Swords reversed. It's now time, it's safe to be soft again, okay, to soften up, to let your heart guard your logic instead of living in that defense mode. And it's really now time to, you don't have to rush into your new beginning, yeah. And it really is coming together one calm breath at a time. Okay, let's have a look at your future here. 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. This is such that strong Taurus energy, stability, mastery, abundance. 10s and 8s could be significant for you, perhaps even the number 18 could be significant. 9s could be significant. The Spirit is like saying everything you've been learning, healing, and working towards is building the foundation for lasting security. You're not just surviving anymore. I feel like you're creating a legacy. You're stepping into a chapter where peace becomes your power. Every small, steady step is bringing you closer to the life you've always dreamt of. Confirmation. I have no idea what bubble was. barking at. But it's like she came storming here into the room, shouting and barking. So perhaps this is confirmation that you are protected, that you stepping into a life that feels safe, solid, and truly yours. You moving closer to the life that you always dreamt of. Pets could also be significant to you. So yeah, my Taurus North nodes, if this message spoke to your soul, resonated, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment your North node below. I'd love to see how your journey is unfolding. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. And we're going to now dive into the Gemini North nodes. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I'll check you around. All right, my Gemini North nodes. Beautiful souls. You came here to learn how to connect, to communicate, and stay curious. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for being here if you are a Gemini North node. You're meant to explore the world through conversations, learning, sharing, and finding truth through everyday's experiences. Now, in the past lives, in the earlier in your in this life, you've been deep in your Sagittarius South node energy. That means you've been the seeker, the wanderer, maybe even the philosopher, who thought you had to have it all, you had to have all the answers before speaking. But in this lifetime, Spirit says you don't need to know everything, you just need to stay curious. The magic for you comes when you release the need to be the teacher or the one who's always right, instead become the student of life. You are learning to listen. 222 on the timer as I saw that. 1222. Yes. You don't always need to be the teacher or the one who's always right. Instead, become the student of life. Learning to listen, to ask questions, to explore the beauty in the small conversations and the simple truths. Spirit is like showing me someone slowing down to actually hear what others are saying, to see the sacredness in the human connection. Like you are here to share your voice. Your words have this healing power. Staying open-minded, because there's more than one truth. This and that is true. Learning how to bridge people and ideas together. And then also embrace lightness and playfulness instead of needing everything to be big or deep. The Gemini North Node's beautiful souls is about learning that growth doesn't always come through grand gestures. Sometimes it comes from the daily life, community, laughter, and being fully present. Spirit's like saying, your words are wings. Speak them with love and watch how far you fly. When you start sharing your thoughts instead of hiding them, your destiny opens. Maybe you might be called to write, to teach, to speak, to network, or to use your voice in some way. And every conversation you have becomes part of your soul's purpose. Perhaps if you have been isolating, waiting for this perfect message or perfect moment, Spirit's actually nudging you. Spirit's nudge is quite simple. Just start talking. Alright? Even if it's blabber. Even if your voice is shaking. Because the universe will guide what comes out next. Your curiosity is going to be your compass. And I'm hearing follow it. So my Gemini North Nodes, let's dive in. Thank you for being here again. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for leaving a comment. Let's dive into your past, your present, your future. What does Spirit wants to show you about unlocking your next step on your soul's path, all right? Knight of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, passion, movement. Okay, so your past here is the Magician reversed and your future. Gemini North Nodes, future. Hangman reversed and the future. Can we have one more for that Five of Swords for the future? Gemini North Nodes, their future. The Hierophant. We've got strength at the bottom of the deck as well. You have the strength, the inner strength to move through this. Perhaps you've also got Leo in your chart. Okay, let's really dive into the past. The Magician reversed. This tells me that for a long time you may have doubted your own voice or felt like you didn't have the right tools or the confidence to express yourself. Maybe people around you made you feel unheard or dismissed, and that left you questioning your power. Like Spirit's saying, you've always had the magic. You just forgot how to trust it. Your voice is the magic wand I'm hearing. Beautiful souls, remember to always take what resonates and leave the rest. If it's resonating, let me know in the comments. And remember to hit that love button. So your presence here is the Hangman reverse, that you are coming out of a period of feeling stuck or unsure. Like maybe you're hanging like in limbo, waiting for clarity. And Spirit wants you to know the pause did serve its purpose. All right, this pause is serving its purpose if you're still in this pause. It helped you see life from a new angle. But now it's actually time to move again. You don't need to have everything figured out. Just start sharing, just start writing, speaking, learning. The insight grows as you move. Double fives could be significant for some of you. 1, 3, and 5s. 5 is about change. And this is your future. 5 of Swords clarified by the Hierophant. This combination actually speaks about powerful lessons in communication and integrity. You're learning how to use your words wisely, not to win, but to understand and connect. You know, the Hierophant reminds you that your wisdom comes through experience and not perfection. Some of your greatest teachings will come from simply being open and honest about your own journey. Spirit's saying you don't have to have the perfect message. You just have to be real. Your words carry light. And the more you speak from authenticity, the more people will feel seen and understood through you. If this Gemini North Node message resonated, beautiful souls, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know in the comments, are you a Gemini North Node? And let me know how Spirit's been guiding you through your growth. Perhaps another Gemini North Node needs the message as well. Because people with Chiron and Gemini could even relate to this, you know. Beautiful souls, thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the like button, and I'll check you around. We're moving over to the Cancer North Nodes. Beautiful Cancer North Node souls, welcome back in. This is the message for you. And you know, my Cancer North Nodes, the path of emotional safety, nurturing, and true belonging. Your soul came here to soften, to feel again, and to remember that valuability is strength. In the past lives, or earlier in this one, you've been rooted in that Capricorn South Node energy, where you've been the one holding it all together. Strong, responsible, maybe even a bit guarded. You've learned how to build, lead, and survive. But somewhere along the way, you may have forgotten how to truly feel safe in your own heart. This lifetime calls you back home, not just to a place, but to yourself. You are learning that your emotions are not weakness, they are your compass. Your tears, your intuition, your care. That's your magic. Cancer North Nodes is about nurturing, trust, and connection. It's moving away from the need to always do and allowing yourself to be. So perhaps you may find your sole purpose in creating emotional safety for others, whether this is through family, healing, home, or simply by being the one who listens with love. You've come here to create a life that feels emotionally fulfilling, not just to succeed on paper, to let people in, receive support instead of carrying everything alone, trusting your intuition, because it's stronger than your logic, all right? And also building a home, physically or energetically, where others feel safe to be themselves. I'm actually hearing Spirit say, your heart is your true home. Everything you seek starts within. When you begin honoring your feelings instead of brushing them aside, you align with destiny. So this lifetime teaches you that being loved doesn't mean losing control. It means allowing yourself to be held. So perhaps if you've been the rock for everyone else, Spirit's reminding you that you deserve the same tenderness. You are not meant to hold the whole world on your shoulders. You are meant to hold space for love. And the more you nurture yourself, the more your purpose unfolds naturally. Beautiful souls, let me know in the comments. Thank you for hitting that like button. And let's get 3 cards, Spirit, Angels, Ancestors, all for highest light and good. The past, the present, and the future. And I see how our Cancer North Nodes are unlocking their soul path. Thank you. Please and thank you. The past for our Cancer North Nodes. I feel like these are your 3 cards. Let's dive in. So your past is the 8 of Wands. This is quick movement energy, right? So this shows a time when life may have felt fast. Maybe you were constantly in go mode, always planning, fixing, or chasing the next goal. It actually feels like you were trying to stay in control, not realizing how much your heart just needed to rest and to feel. Here, Spirit is saying that all that momentum, it brought lessons. But now it's time to slow down and reconnect with what truly matters. Thank you for hitting that like button, beautiful souls. 83 could be a significant number. Perhaps even the 39 could be a significant number. Three of Swords. The 3 of Swords speaks volumes. Alright. This is that deep heart healing. And I'm also seeing the 3 of Swords. And so the 3 of Swords, and I'm seeing the 6 of Swords in my mind's eye as well. 36 could be a significant number for some of you. Spirit is acknowledging your pain, the heartbreak, the disappointments, the times that you had to stay strong when you wanted to fall apart. But with this Six of Swords coming through my mind's eye energetically, it says that you're moving through it now. You're leaving behind the heaviness and you're sailing towards emotional peace. Healing doesn't mean forgetting, alright? It just means finding calm after the storm. Threes really could be significant for some of you. Spirit is really saying with the past is you were running from one thing to the next, almost afraid to slow down. That peace may have kept you safe before. That peace, yeah. But now it's time to pause and to feel. You don't have to be in survival mode anymore. You can heal and move forward to calmer waters. Because here's your future with the Nine of Cups. This is beautiful, alright? My Cancer North Nodes. This is emotional fulfillment, self-love and contentment. Spirit saying when you finally allow yourself to feel, to truly open up your heart again, you'll find the deepest joy not in what you achieve, but in what you feel and share. So this is a wish card, right? The emotional homecoming your soul has been craving. So 8s, 3s, 9s, and I'm seeing 6s as well. Really could be significant for you. 36. Spirit wants you to know that you are safe to rest, to receive, and to be loved. Your heart isn't weakness. It's your power. The moment you let your emotions guide you, life will begin to flow again. Your emotions aren't weakness. They are your superpowers. If this touched your heart or helped you in any sort of way, my Cancer North Nodes, don't forget to like, subscribe, let me know in the comments. If you want to share your journey here in the comments, go ahead. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you love and light, and I'll check you around. Alright, my Leo North Nodes, the path of creative expression, confidence, and heart-led leadership. Let's hope I can get this all into this recording because I think I'm already running out of storage. Storage space has really been a problem for me these days. Okay, so your soul came here to shine, my Leo North Nodes. To remember that being seen isn't selfish. It's sacred. Leos need to be seen. In your past lives or early in this lifetime, you could have been living through your Aquarius South Node, focused on community, equity, the collective, all right? You've been the observer, the helper behind the scenes. Maybe even someone who downplayed your light so others can feel comfortable. But in this lifetime, Spirit is saying, it's your turn to step into the spotlight. North Node, Leo North Nodes energy is about embracing your individuality, your creativity, and your inner child. You're here to express your authentic self through your voice, your art, your joy, or simply the way you walk into the room and make it brighter. So this path teaches you that you don't have to hide behind the group. Your ideas, your feelings, and your presence, they all matter. So you're here to lead with love, not ego, inspiring others through your heart, allowing yourself to receive attention and praise without guilt, reconnect with play, creativity, and joy, and also taking up space and trust that your light uplifts others. The world needs your warmth, Spirit is saying. When you shine, others remember they can as well. So you might find that when you follow what truly excites you, the universe starts opening up doors. Your happiness becomes your magnetic. Yeah, your happiness becomes magnetic. You're magnetic. Sometimes the path can trigger fears of rejection or like, who am I to stand out? But no, those are doubts. They belong to your South Node. Your higher self already knows you're meant to lead with heart. And the more you do what lights you up, the more aligned you become. Spirit keeps showing me like this golden glow around you, right? A reminder that your energy naturally uplifts people. And you don't have to prove your worth. Just be you. So if you've been dimming your light to fit in, Spirit saying it's time to roar again. Your confidence isn't the word doesn't even want to come out. Arrogance. Okay, it's not arrogance, all right? It's divine expression. You are meant to remind others how to live in heart. So Spirit, angels, ancestors, please can we get 3 cards here? Past, future, and present. Star is the past. Present is strength, and the future for our Leos. North nodes. Please can we get a future card for our Leo North nodes. Leo North nodes. The moon. And the 4 of Cups reversed. Interesting. So your past is the star. My Leo North nodes. Funny, Aquarius energy. Spirit is showing that you've always had a special light, a unique spark that draws others in. You've been the healer, the dreamer, the one who gives hope to others. But for some of you, the light was poured more into others than yourself. The star says your soul has always known it came here to shine. But now it's about remembering that your dreams are just as important as everyone else's. The presence is the strength. Thank you for hitting that like button, beautiful souls. Pure Leo energy here. Spirit saying you've come so far. You're learning to trust your inner power. Not the loud, forceful kind, but the soft, steady strength that comes from love and self-acceptance. It's about taming self-doubt, not your passion. Spirit is reminding you that true strength is gentle, kind, and authentic. The more you lead from your heart, the more unstoppable you become. And your future, we have the moon reversed and the 4 of Cups reversed. This is actually a beautiful breakthrough because the illusions, the fears, the insecurities that once kept you small, they are clearing away. You are waking up to new responsibilities, new joy, and a new level of self-confidence. And the Spirit is saying no more hiding in the shadows. You're ready to say yes to life again, to joy, creativity, emotional freedom. Spirit wants you to know that your light was never meant to blend in. You are the sunbeam that helps others remember their own light. The moment that you stop doubting your shine, your whole world begins to shift. So, wow, if you are a Leo North Node and this message spoke to you, resonated, helped you in any sort of way, please go ahead and like the video. Leave me a comment. If you haven't yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? And if you feel called, let me know in the comments that you are a Leo North Node. I'm sending you love and light. My Virgo North Nodes. Alright. The path of purpose, healing, and practical service. Your soul came here to bring order to the chaos, to ground your wisdom into the physical world, and to find purpose through service, healing, and daily devotion. So your past lives, or earlier on in this lifetime, you lived through your Pisces self node energy, right? So this means that you've known the spiritual realm deeply. You've been the dreamer, the empath, the intuitive who floats between worlds. But sometimes that's also meant losing yourself in confusion, escapism, or lack of structure. So in this lifetime, Spirit is like saying it's time to bring heaven down on earth. The Virgo North Node is about turning your dreams into action and your compassion into something tangible. You're here to build systems, routines, and rituals that help not just you but others thrive, also others, okay? So you're learning that service doesn't mean self-sacrifice. It means showing up with love and consistency, clarity. All right. So you're here to develop confidence in your skills and also your ability to help others, finding balance between intuition and practicality, creating healthy routines that support your body, your mind, and your spirit, and bringing your spiritual gifts into the real world through healing, teaching, organizing, and improving. Like Spirit is like saying your magic grows stronger when you give it structure. And you don't have to save the whole world, right? Just start with what's in front of you. Every small act of care, it really does count. Now, sometimes the Virgo North Node souls get caught up in the perfectionism of things or self-doubt, feeling like I'm not ready yet kind of energy. But Spirit's reminding you that you learn by doing. The journey isn't about flawlessness, all right? It's about being faithful to your purpose. Like Spirit is like showing me you organizing light, bringing divine energy into form, whether that's through words, healing work, teaching, or simply creating order in chaos. You help others find peace by being present. So in this lifetime, it teaches you that, this lifetime is teaching you that growth isn't about meditating in the clouds, but it's also about washing the dishes, example, with love, showing up on time, and honoring your human experience. Especially when you ground your light, you actually become unstoppable. So let's have a look at the cards, the past, the present, the future for our Virgo North nodes to see how Spirit is guiding you to unlock and embody this path of healing and service, or unlocking your North Node. Spirit, angels, ancestors. Wow. Okay. So here we have the Eight of Swords, and it came out reversed. And the Wheel also reversed. Okay, that's your past. And your presence for our Virgo North nodes. Virgo North nodes for their present. That's too many, please, Spirit. Please, can we have one card for our Virgo North nodes? Death and rebirth. And the future. Strength. The High Priestess wants to come out as well. I'm seeing eights could be significant for some of you. All right, let's have a look at the past. Thank you for hitting the like button, leaving comments, and becoming subscribers, and really truly supporting this channel. I appreciate you. All right, beautiful souls, let's talk about this. In your past, we have the Eight of Swords reversed and the Wheel reversed, right? So Spirit is saying, like, this season is where you began breaking free from confusion and limitation, maybe even cycles of feeling powerless or stuck. You've been learning that you're not at the mercy of fate, all right? That you have the ability to change your direction by taking small intentional steps. And this is the moment where you realize that, hey, I'm not trapped. I just needed clarity and courage. The number 18 could be significant for some of you. The present is the death and rebirth. And this is actually a powerful transformation. We are in the transformation year of the year 9. All right. 13s could be a significant number for some of you, or perhaps the number 4. And yeah, transformation is happening right now. It's been happening this year. Spirit is guiding you to let go of old versions of yourself, the one who doubted their worth and hid their gifts. This card says that a major shift in purpose or identity is busy unfolding. The old patterns are dying so that the true healer, the true teacher, can rise. And your future, we have the Strength and the High Priestess, and 8 and 2 breaks out down to 10. So 82, 8, 2, or even 10s could be significant. 10s is about completion. This combination is actually, I feel, this pure Virgo magic, the perfect blend of quiet power and divine knowing. That you will find your confidence is going to deepen the more you trust your intuition and stay consistent in your service. I'm hearing you don't have to shout your light. Your presence itself is healing. Like you stepping into a phase where calm wisdom becomes your superpower. Spirit wants you to know that your growth doesn't come from perfectionism. It comes from a devotion. Keep showing up, even in small ways. Every time you ground your gifts into something real, you're actually fulfilling your purpose. So, well, my beautiful Virgo North nodes, if this message helped you in any sort of way, resonated, don't forget to like, subscribe, let me know in the comments, and I will check you around. We're going to dive into our Libra North nodes. My Libra North nodes, welcome in, beautiful souls. Thank you for hitting that like button. Now, your soul, the path of harmony, partnership, graceful connection. Your soul came here to learn the art of balance between self and others, independence and interdependence, strength and softness. So like in your past lives or earlier in this one, you've lived through your Aries South Node energy. You've been the warrior, the survivor, the one who did it all alone. You know how to lead, how to fight, how to stand up for yourself. But in this lifetime, excuse me, throat. In this lifetime, it's about learning to stand beside others instead of always in front. Spirit is saying that you don't have to go at it all alone anymore, all right? So your Libra North Node is about partnership, compromise, and connection. That you're learning that true strength doesn't come from isolation. It comes from co-cooperation, empathy, and harmony. This lifetime is teaching you that your relationships are sacred mirrors, showing you who you are and where love wants to grow. So like, you're here to build relationships based on equity and respect, learning to listen as much as you speak, creating beauty, peace, and balance in your world, and lead with grace instead of force. And Spirit is saying that you don't lose yourself when you open your heart. You find the parts that are missing, or the parts that were missing, okay? So like in the past lives or earlier on in life, you may have felt like you had to protect yourself by staying fiercely independent or doing everything your way. But in this lifetime, it's about partnership, learning the dance and learning the dance of give and take, of trust and understanding. That you are not meant, all right? You are not meant to fight every battle alone. You are meant to build bridges. And that doesn't mean romantic partners, all right? It means your friendships, your collaborations, even the way you bring harmony into your environment. Spirit is like showing me this soft pink light, the energy of peace, balance, and beauty. You are the peacemaker, the one who reminds others how to feel love. 12:12 on the clock. But remember, Libra North Node isn't also about losing yourself to keep the peace. It's about finding your voice within connection. Your power is in your ability to unite and not to divide. And, the moment that you choose peace over pride or collaboration over control, your soul purpose starts to unfold. You are the bridge between hearts. So let's dive in and get your past, your present, and the future and see how Spirit guiding you to unlock and step into balance and heart-centered path. Unlock your soul's purpose into your North Node. Spirit angels answers for our Libra North Nodes. Please can we have a card for the past and the present and the future? Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, and the future, please, Spirit. Right. Having a look at your past. Queen of Pentacles reversed. This tells me that you may have spent a lot of time taking care of everyone, holding it together, being the strong one, but maybe not nurturing yourself in the same way. It's that Aries South Node tendency to say, I'll do it myself, right? You've been so focused on independence or control that it may have left you feeling disconnected or unsupported. And Spirit wants you to know that you don't have to carry it anymore. You do deserve to be supported, loved, and cared for as well. Your presence is the Empress reverse. This is also powerful because it's showing that you're being called back to your feminine energy of receiving and not doing. And whether you're male or female doesn't matter. Spirit is saying it's time to soften and to let others in. So you may be realizing that the real power isn't in being the loudest voice. It's in your grace, your intuition, and the ability to nurture love around you. You are being guided to reconnect with your own beauty, all right, your inner beauty and worth. To remember that harmony begins first within. You can't pour from an empty cup. And the Empress reversed is Spirit's gentle nudge that you are the garden. You are the garden. Water yourself as well. Now your future here is the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Looking ahead. Okay, so this is telling me you learning how to protect your peace without closing your heart. That you will be standing up for what you truly desire, but from a calm, grounded place. Not from defense or ego. Like the Nine of Cups is that emotional fulfillment. This is beautiful energy of inner contentment and confidence that comes when you align with your heart's truth. I'm hearing Spirit say you don't need to fight for love. You simply need to stand in it. You are the more you trust that peace is your power, the more your dreams begin to flow towards you. So my beautiful Libra North nodes, your soul came here to learn that love and harmony are your greatest teachers. This lifetime is about collaboration and not competition, balance and not battle. When you choose connection over control, the universe opens up doors for you. Your aura shines the brightest, right, when you move with grace and not resistance. And Spirit wants to remind you that you are the bridge between worlds, between independence and togetherness, logic and heart, self and other. Your path is one of a beautiful balance. So my Libra North nodes, let me know in the comments. Please like the video if it resonated. Perhaps you want to share this video with somebody else that knows their North nodes. If you don't know your North node, check out down below in the comments for the link. I'm sending you so much love and light. Remember, you choose peace and partnership. And remember, your energy is magic. Keep choosing love, and I'll check you around. My Scorpio North nodes. A path of transformation, surrender, and soul power. Welcome in, beautiful souls. Thank you for hitting that like button. Your soul came here to evolve, to dive beneath the surface and rediscover your power through transformation, surrender, and emotional truth. Now, either your past lives or early on in life, you lived through your Taurus South Node energy, where you've known comfort, stability, and the value of safety. You've learned how to build a solid life, maybe even attached your peace to material things or predictable routines. But in this lifetime, Spirit is saying you didn't come here to play safe. You came here to grow through change. Scorpio North Node is about rebirth, about learning to release control and trust the mystery. Your greatest expansion happens when you stop clinging to what feels secure and start embracing what feels true. You're here to let go of attachments that no longer serve your growth, to explore emotional depth instead of surface stability, and trusting that endings are gateways to rebirth. Stepping into your spiritual and intuitive power. You are the phoenix, Spirit is saying. Destruction isn't your downfall. It's your awakening. Sometimes this path can feel intense, my Scorpio North nodes. Your souls go through cycles of death and rebirth. You might lose things, people, maybe identities you once thought defined you, but every time something falls away, it's making room for something more authentic, a more authentic version of you to rise. You're not meant to cling to comfort. You are meant to master emotional courage. Spirit is showing me this image of this snake shedding its skin. Painful, yes, but necessary for growth. That every time you surrender control, you gain deeper wisdom, deeper intimacy with life, and a stronger connection to your own magic. This lifetime calls you to step out of the material and into the mystical. Trusting your intuition and letting energy, trusting your intuition and let energy and not fear guide you. That you're here to help others heal through your own transformation. Like when you face your shadows with honesty, you become the light for others doing the same. Now remember, the power you seek isn't in what you own or control. It's in what you allow yourself to release. Your rebirth is your destiny. So let's dive in and get some cards, my beautiful Scorpio North nodes, your past, your present, and future, and see how is Spirit guiding you to unlock and step into this path of soul power and transformation. Wow. Three of Cups, Three of Wands. Interesting. Three of Cups, Nine of Wands, Three of Wands, and we've got extra cards here we can use as clarifiers. My Scorpio North nodes. Let's dive into your past here. Spirit is showing that you may have surrounded yourself with familiar people, environments, or habits that felt safe but didn't really grow you. There may have been comfort in the known, but not much evolution happening there. You could have outgrown old circles or ways of doing things, yet found it hard to let them go. Like Spirit saying it's okay. You were learning what genuine connection feels like versus what's just comfortable. So this phase taught you the difference between surface level happiness and soul level fulfillment. '93 could be significant for some of you. This is your present, and the Nine of Wands clarified by the three. Threes could be significant for some of you. So clarified by the Empress. All right, there's a 3 on the Empress. So your present energy. Yeah, so this feels like you've been through it, right? That you fought hard, you faced emotional battles, and you might even feel a bit guarded or worn out right now. But Spirit's saying, hey, you're not broken, you're being reborn. You've had to protect your peace, but there's also like a softening needed here. The Empress reverse is a reminder to nurture yourself again, to allow healing and not to see valuability as a weakness. Like you've been so strong for so long that this lifetime is teaching you that your true strength comes from surrender, not resistance. And Spirit wants you to know that you don't have to keep your armor up anymore. Let people see the real you, because that is where your transformation begins. There's a 3 in the past, in the present, and the future. So 3s could really be significant to you. Let me know in the comments. What does 3s mean to you? All right, so we're looking ahead towards the future, and we have the 3 of Wands and the King of Cups reversed. Expansion, but also emotional mastery being redefined. This tells me that your future growth comes when you allow emotional honesty instead of control, that you may be learning to express what you feel instead of holding it all in. Now, the Scorpio North Node, your power isn't in suppressing your emotions, all right? It's about transmuting it. It's in transmuting it. So as you look to the horizon of what's next, Spirit is saying your future begins when you stop controlling the tide and start trusting the rhythm. When you open your heart and lead with emotional truth, new opportunities, new visions of yourself start to appear. So here Spirit is saying, my Scorpio North nodes, that you are the alchemist. Everything you touch, every ending, every heartbreak, every transformation becomes sacred medicine in your hands. You came here to walk through the fire so that others could find their light as well. I'm hearing, don't fear the fall. It's part of your flight. The more you surrender, the more powerful you become. And remember, your magic isn't found in control, it's found in trust. You are the phoenix, and in this lifetime, it's your rise. You rise through your own transformation. Now, if this message helped you in any sort of way, please do like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. And as always, remember, your power lives in your truth, and I'll check you around. My Sagittarius North Nodes, welcome in. Thank you for hitting that like button. This lifetime is about trusting your own truth. And Spirit is saying, you came here to live freely, not to fit into boxes built for you. You spent lifetimes as the thinker, the analyzer, the one who needed proof before believing. But this time you're meant to leap before you know how it'll work out. Your soul signed up for adventure, literally. So Sagittarius energy is about faith, expansion, and wisdom through experience. You learn by living, not by studying that map. Spirit's showing me the compass spinning, meaning that your path only becomes clear once you start walking it. Now, in past lives or early on in this one, you may have been stuck in your head, needing logic, certainty, or perhaps validation. But your North Node says, let go of the overthinking. Follow what sets your soul on fire. Speaking and living your truth, even when it's unpopular. Travel, which could be physically, mentally, or spiritually, to expand your worldview. Sharing your wisdom through storytelling or teaching or creative expression. Trusting your intuition over the external facts or figures. The more you follow what feels alive, the more your destiny unfolds naturally. You might find that life keeps nudging you towards freedom, new environments, philosophies, or people who awaken something wild and authentic inside of you. So if you've perhaps been holding back or trying to plan the perfect path, Spirit is laughing a little because they're saying you will never find it on paper. It's through living fully that your truth emerges. So let's dive in and get 3 cards to look at your past, your future, and your present on how you are unlocking your North Node. Thank you for being here, my Sagittarius North Nodes, and hitting that like button. I really, truly appreciate it. Spirit, angels, ancestors, for our Sag North Nodes, please can we get 3 cards, 1 for the past, 1 for the present, and 1 for the future. 3 cards. Knight of Wands, 5 of Cups, and the Star. My Sagittarius North Nodes, 5s and 8s, or even the number 17 really could be significant for you. Diving into your past, Knight of Wands. So here Spirit is showing me someone, if you hear noise in the background, I do apologize. I think that's our neighbors busy with the grinder. But if I don't finish this now, I won't be able to finish this for the rest of the week. My schedule's a little bit booked. So Spirit is showing me someone who's always had that spark, that craving for more, that desire to explore beyond the familiar. Now, you've probably always had this fire inside of you, wanting to chase what excites your spirit. But sometimes maybe you doubted if you were allowed to. Now, the Knight of Wands says that you were born for movement, for momentum and adventure. In your past, though, you may have started things quickly or lost steam when fear or doubt crept in. And Spirit's reminding you that you don't have to know every detail before you begin. You just have to take that first leap. The rest unfolds as you go. Now, in your present, we have the 5 of Cups. And this shows that you may still be healing from maybe past disappointments, maybe times when something didn't go the way you hoped, or you feel like maybe you lost your direction. But Spirit is saying don't focus on what is gone. Focus on what is growing, all right? There's something new trying to emerge, but it needs your faith, not your fear. And, the Sagittarius North Node, this lifetime, is teaching you how to look beyond what didn't work and trust that everything has meaning. Those past detours, they weren't mistakes. They were part of your expansion. And you had to lose some things to make room for what truly aligns with your soul's freedom. Now, looking towards your future, we have the Star. This is pure hope, healing, and divine alignment, all right? And now the Star here for your future is that your light is meant to guide others. But first, I'm hearing that you need to believe in yourself first. Believe that you're the star in your story. That you're also stepping into a phase where your faith becomes your superpower. Spirit saying that you are being guided and to stop doubting the call. The more you follow your intuition, the more your path will open. Like the night sky, all right, full of stars. All connecting to show your highest purpose. Conciliations. All connecting. The star is your reminder that you are never lost. You are simply being restored towards your destiny. My Sagittarius North Nodes, this lifetime is about freedom through faith. Your soul didn't come here to play small or safe. You came to express, to teach, to live boldly. And Spirit is like saying, when you trust your inner compass, the universe rearranges itself to meet you halfway. You are the storyteller, the philosopher, the explorer of truth and wisdom. And your wisdom grows every time you take that leap. So I'm hearing, let go of the fear of getting it wrong. That's not the wrong path when you follow your soul. Your expansion is the purpose. So believe that you trust your path and follow what lights you up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow for more. And I know you are ready to take a leap of faith into your truth. Your freedom is your destiny. Your freedom is your destiny. I'm hearing keep expanding, keep believing, and keep shining, and I'll check you around. My Capricorn North Nodes, welcome in. Thank you for hitting that like button. Let me know if you are a Capricorn North Node. And Spirit is saying it's time to step into your power and build what you came here to create. This lifetime is about maturity, mastery, and taking responsibility of your own destiny. You spent lifetimes or earlier years in this one, deeply connected to your emotions, your intuition, and the spiritual world. You were the nurturer, the empath, the one who cared so much for others. But now, Spirit is saying you're here to stand tall, lead, and ground your dreams into reality. So this path is asking you to shift from feeling everything to build something lasting, from needing emotional security to creating it through your actions and discipline. Like you're learning that boundaries don't mean that you stopped caring. They mean you finally value your energy. My Capricorn North Node's energy is the boss, the architect, the mountain climber, who moves step by step towards the summit. You're not meant to stay in your comfort zone. You're meant to build new ones. Embracing responsibility is how you find real freedom. Focus, structure, and consistency will be your superpowers. Success is spiritual when it's aligned with purpose. So perhaps you may have felt guilty for wanting more stability, more recognition, more independence. But Spirit's reminding you, like, you're not selfish for wanting to lead. You stepping into who you truly are. So every time you take charge of your path, you strengthen your soul. Every time you follow through, the universe meets you halfway. I'm hearing breathe and ask yourself, what am I ready to commit to building? Not just dreaming about, because that's where your destiny starts unfolding. So let's dive into the cards and get 3 cards for the past, the present, and the future. Spirit, angels, ancestors. What are they awakening to, unlocking their soul path and towards their north node? What are they releasing? Let us know, please, Spirit, angels, ancestors. Please, can we get 3 cards? 3 of Wands. The presence. There's 3 cards here. And the future. Spirit is saying this is the future. Wow. Okay, let's dive in. About my Capricorn North Nodes, you're past the 3 of Wands. So Spirit is here showing that you've always known there's something bigger waiting for you. A vision, a dream, a sense that your soul was meant to build something meaningful. But for a long time, it might have felt like you were standing on the edge, waiting for the right moment, or maybe the perfect sign before taking that next step. And I'm hearing Spirit saying that your ships are waiting, the ships you're waiting for are the ones you were meant to build. You were meant to build. So in the past, you might have looked outside of yourself for direction or approval. But this lifetime, it teaches you to take the lead. Like you've outgrown the waiting. It's now time to create what you once hoped would arrive. Your presence is the 8 of Swords and the Wheel. My Capricorn North Nodes. This combination is actually powerful because it shows that you're being asked to break free from self-doubt and step into a cycle of change that's already in motion. The 8 of Swords, right, is that voice that says, I can't, while the wheel is saying, watch me. Spirit is reminding you that you are not trapped, you are transforming. And the only thing keeping you stuck is the story you tell yourself about what is possible. The Capricorn North Node destiny is turning in your favor. But you have to choose to believe in your stability to rise. And that it's your time to take ownership, to say, I'm ready. And to move forward even if you don't have all the answers yet. And I'm hearing Spirit saying, you've been preparing for this moment your whole life. Now trust your strength. 18 could be a significant number for some of you. 18s have been coming up a lot lately. The future, the Queen of Pentacles. This is you stepping fully into your purpose, grounded, confident, and self-radiant. You're learning how to create stability within and not relying on anyone else to provide it. The Queen of Pentacles, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. This is you, who you will become. The master builder of your own empire. Nurturing, wise, and capable. I'm hearing Spirit saying this is your reward for your discipline. As you commit to your goals and follow through on your visions, abundance naturally will flow towards you because you've earned it. This is the energy of success, that's both spiritual and material, a reflection of your growth and your maturity. Capricorn North Nodes, your soul came here to master structure and purpose, to turn dreams into reality. This lifetime is your climb, your moment to lead with grounded confidence. And Spirit is saying, you're not here to escape responsibility. You are here to embody it with grace. Your strength doesn't make you cold, it makes you dependable. And your discipline isn't restriction. It's devotion to what matters most. I'm hearing keep building, keep believing, keep showing up, even on the quiet days. Your consistency is magic. So my beautiful Capricorn North Nodes, believe that you are ready to build your destiny. If this message spoke to you, helped you in any sort of way, resonate, please hit that like button. Let me know in the comments. And remember that your success is sacred. Lead with intention, and Spirit will meet you every step of the way, and I'll check you around. My Aquarius North Nodes, Spirit is whispering, it's time to stop trying to fit in and start standing out. Welcome in. Thank you for hitting that like button. Let me know in the comments, are you an Aquarius North Node? You came here to break free from old rules, from expectations, traditions, and patterns that told you who you should be in the past lives or early in this one. You've leaned towards your Leo South Node energy, craving validation, attention, needing to feel special through how others saw you. You might have been the performer, the leader, the one who carried the spotlight. But now, I'm hearing Spirit saying that your soul evolution is about community over ego, innovation over tradition, and truth over applause. You're here to share your unique frequency. The part of you that thinks differently, dreams differently, is different. This lifetime invites you to trust your weird, to use your originality as a tool for change. And you will grow when you realize that you don't have to lead alone to collaborate. Collaboration is your power. You're not meant to follow trends. You're here to create new ones. Detach isn't cold, it's clarity. Detachment isn't cold, it's clarity. Remember that. Your ideas can shift the collective, but only if you share them. So Spirit is saying, when you stop needing to be seen as special and start focusing on what you can contribute, that's when your magic becomes unstoppable. So ask yourself right now, how can I use my uniqueness to serve the greatest good? Serve the greater good. That's where your North Node path truly begins to light up. Let's get 3 cards out for your past, your future, and your present. And see how are you unlocking and stepping into your higher Aquarian calling. Spirit angels, ancestors, please come through for our Aquarius North Nodes, past, future, and presence. Can we have one more, please, for the future? 2 of Wands. 4s, 8s, and 2s could be real significant numbers for you. My Aquarius North Nodes, in your past energy, we have the 4 of Swords. Now, Spirit is showing here that before stepping into this next chapter, you've gone through some deep periods of rest. Maybe it's reflection, perhaps isolation. This could have been a time when life slowed you down, maybe not by choice. So you could reset your mind and see things from a higher perspective. You may have been healing from burnout, old identities, or perhaps even expectations that no longer fit. I'm hearing Spirit say you needed the stillness to remember who you truly are, outside of who the world wanted you to be. I feel like this quiet phase wasn't punishment, it was preparation. You being recharged for your next evolution. Now, in your presence, we have the Eight of Cups. This is you walking away from things that no longer aligns, people, habits, careers, or even ways of thinking that kept you perhaps small. Now, my Aquarius North nodes, your soul knows when it's time to detach. And this moment is that time. And Spirit is like saying, you can't reach the stars if you keep arching yourself in old versions of yourself. You will realize that fulfillment doesn't come from fitting in. It comes from following your truth, even if it means walking alone for a while, This is the courage of visionary, to leave behind the unknown and to trust the core of your highest path. Your future, the Two of Wands, expansion, planning, stepping into new possibilities. Like you are looking ahead, dreaming bigger, seeing beyond the limits of what used to define you. Spirit saying you're not who you used to be, and that's exactly the point. The Two of Wands is you choosing the world that aligns with your truth. You're preparing to share your ideas, your voice, your light. Not for attention, but for impact. The path ahead is open, Spirit is saying. And your spirit team is guiding you to trust your vision. Your angels, the divine, they are guiding you. You don't have to rush. You just have to keep walking towards what excites your spirit. My Aquarius North nodes, your soul came here to awaken others through your authenticity. You are the innovator, the change bringer, the one who shows what is possible when heart and vision meet. I'm also hearing Spirit say now, stop trying to be understood by everyone. You weren't meant to blend in. Your difference is your divine assignment. As you share your truth fearlessly, you will attract the people and the opportunities that match your frequency. I'm hearing, keep following what inspires you. Your ideas can ripple out further than you imagined. Now, my beautiful Aquarius North nodes, if this resonated, helped you in every sort of way, brought you some clarity, whatever the case is, please do like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and just know that you embrace your uniqueness with LED vision. As always, remember, your truth is the spark that lights the way for others. And I'll check you around. And finally, we are on our Pisces North nodes. Thank gosh I got you squeezed here into the second video. So my Pisces North nodes, I'm hearing let go of control and let life move through you. This lifetime is about trust, surrender, and divine flow. You've spent lifetimes, or perhaps earlier on in life, of this where you were orchard in the Virgo South Node energy, the planner, the fixer, the one who needed every detail to make sense. You might have tried to organize your emotions, control outcomes, or perhaps overthink your way to peace. But your soul's evolution now is about learning to feel, not just analyze, to trust what you can't see, and to let your intuition guide you, even when logic says that makes no sense. You're here to move from doing and being. You're here to move from doing to being, from perfectionist to faith, from needing proof to knowing that the universe always has your back. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to follow the signs. Your sensitivity is your strength. It connects you to divine wisdom. Healing, it also comes when you stop fixing and start flowing. This path calls you to be the dreamer, the healer, the mystic, the one who brings compassion, creativity, and spiritual understanding into the world. When you stop trying to control everything and start trusting your higher guidance, miracles unfold in ways that you never even imagined. North Node Pisces energy reminds you that the universe doesn't need you to work harder. It just needs you to believe deeper. So breathe, my Pisces North Node. Soften. Let Spirit lead. Because when you surrender the how, the why, it reveals itself beautifully. Let's get 3 cards out, Spirit, Angels, Ancestors, please, for our Pisces North Node, past, present, and future. Past, present, and future for our Pisces North Nodes. Page of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Future, Spirit, Angels. And the High Priestess. So your past. Page of Pentacles. Spirit is showing that you spent a lot of time trying to get it right. Learning, planning, studying, waiting to have a clear plan before moving forward. That's your Virgo South Node showing the student, the perfectionist, the one who wants every detail to make sense before taking that step. But Spirit's saying you can't study your way through faith. In the past, you may have relied too much on logic or external validation and not enough on your inner voice. This part of your journey taught you the value of preparation, but also that not everything sacred can be measured or planned. Now, your presence is the Nine of Pentacles. No, I wanted to say Nine of Pentacles, all right? But it's a Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is beautiful because it shows emotional fulfillment, contentment, and wishes beginning to manifest. It says, see, when you trust your heart, things start aligning naturally. You're learning that peace doesn't come from controlling outcomes. It comes from being in alignment with your soul's joy. And this is also a reminder to celebrate how far you've come. We're also in the year 9, all right? So this is probably happening for you in some sort of sense. This is the reminder to celebrate how far you come this year, that you don't need to chase the next thing. Just allow yourself to feel the blessings that are already around you. Pisces, North Node, this is your moment to stop doing and start receiving. You are magnetic when you're in the flow. All right, finally here, the Knight of Wands and the High Priestess for your future. This is actually a powerful combination of action and intuition, all right? So I feel like you'll be moving towards passion and confidence, but guided by your inner knowing, not by overthinking. Now, the Knight of Wands is follow your excitement, while the High Priestess whispers, trust the unseen. So together they remind you that your dreams are ready to move, all right? All you need to do is stay connected to your intuition and take inspired action. So like your future unfolds when your spirit leads and your mind follows. Like you're learning that divine timing is real and that your intuition already knows the next step before your logic does. My Pisces North nodes, this lifetime is your surrender to trust. And remembering that your life is a dance and not a checklist. Thank you for liking this video, beautiful Pisces North nodes. Spirit is also saying you don't need to control the waves. You are the ocean. The more you release, the more everything flows into place. You are the dreamer, the healer, the one who brings light through softness. Your faith is your power, and your compassion is your calling. Keep trusting the signs, my Pisces North node. Keep following the quiet pull of your soul. You are guided, you are protected, and deeply loved through it all. If this message helped you, spoke to you, resonated, hit that love button. Leave a comment below that you trust, you flow with trust, you flow with faith and trust, the divine plan. You flow with trust and faith in the divine plan. And remember, your magic isn't control, it's in connection. Keep flowing, beautiful souls, and I'll check you around. Love and light.